What up humans, Kurumi here and welcome to the Mobile Legends Bootcamp. In this video, we are going to talk about the mage hero, Chang'E. Chang'E provides crowd control and stun skills. Our Moon Palace Immortal, Chang'E is a mage hero. I consider Chang'E as a mage support because of her skills. Let me share some tips on how to use Chang'E based on my experience. But before that, let me explain her skills one by one for further understanding. Chang'E's passive boosts her magical attack based on the number of stacks of Moon Rabbit's Blessing. She gains stacks of Moon Rabbit's Blessing every time her skill hits an enemy. It's better to spam your skill every time to gain stacks to increase your damage. She loses a number of stacks when she dies, so make sure to keep your distance from the enemies. As you noticed, most mage heroes have skills that either slows, stuns, or control enemies. In terms of slowing and controlling enemies down, Chang'E might be the best pick as a mage. Her first skill doesn't just slow down and pull enemies but also deals damage. The enemies caught inside the skill's location will be slowed down. After a few moments, the enemies caught inside will be pulled to the center of the skill. Magic damage is also dealt when the enemies are pulled to the center. Make sure to aim properly so that you can capture as many enemies as possible. Proper execution of this skill can be destructive more than you could imagine. This can be a good combo with other hero AoE skills like Ruby or Kagura. This is pretty useful during team fights since enemies and allies clash directly during team fights, making this skill pretty explosive and supportive at those times. In terms of stun and disable, Chang'E's second skill might help you on that. Her second skill launches 5 energy balls forward that deals magical damage. The first enemy unit hit by the balls will receive 100% magical damage, while the surrounding units of the enemy hit will receive 60% magical damage. If an enemy is hit by 3 energy balls, the target will be stunned for a few moments. Using this skill increases Chang'E's movement speed. Make sure you spam this skill because it has low cooldown and low mana cost. Aiming this skill properly is the key to make the most out of it. Making the enemy receive the damage from the 5 energy balls can be explosive. Add the stun effect of this skill and you can control the game to your liking. And to make things better, this skill can be casted while moving. With an additional move speed, this skill makes Chang'E mobile and explosive at the same time. Chang'E's ultimate skill is her only burst skill. Like her other skills, her ultimate skill requires proper aiming as well. Using this skill launches a rabbit missile to the direction. The first enemy hit by this skill will receive a certain magical damage. After hitting the enemy, the rabbit missile will split into 6. These 6 small missiles will each deal a certain magical damage. These 6 small missiles will chase the initial target hit by the rabbit missile after a while. What if the rabbit missile didn't hit anyone? Well, it will still split into 6 small missiles when it has traveled its max distance. Then, the 6 small missiles will chase the nearest enemy. Still, it's better to hit the target enemy initially then let the 6 small missiles chase the enemy. There are so many items that you can buy for Chang'E. In my opinion, you can consider wizard boots or magic shoes for Chang'E. Wizard boots grants HP and additional gold for assists. It can help you survive early game and grant extra gold per assist. While magic shoes provides additional cooldown, it can provide more usage of the second skill. Buying magic items, such as glowing wand, can increase your damage and your survivability. Having an additional movement speed can help you chase or run from enemies. Given that her second skill can be casted while moving, it will greatly help you survive or chase. I can also suggest items, such as Ice Queen Wand for Mono Region and additional move speed. Ice Queen Wand can also provide additional slow effect for your second and ultimate skill. Items such as Concentrated Energy can also be considered because it provides additional HP and Spell Vamp. Spell Vamp can greatly increase your survivability. Also, her second skill has low cooldown, so lots of Spell Vamp can be received with this skill. The remaining items will now depend on the enemy's lineup, so make sure to read each item's description so you can adapt in-game. The best ability to be used on Chang'E is Flicker. It can either help you blink out of danger, or blink in to strengthen team fights. Using Flicker on the right timing can make or break the match, especially you are the mage support player. In my opinion, the best emblem set to be used is the custom mage emblem set. Custom mage emblem could provide extra stats according to your needs as a mage support. Set agility to its max level because it can give you extra move speed. Higher move speed will give you higher mobility to either escape or chase enemies. Setting observation to max level will provide additional magic penetration on your skills. Higher magic penetration deals more magic damage to enemies. That means your skills will be more explosive during team fights. Get Impure Rage to deal extra damage depending on the enemy's current HP. Impure Rage also restores your mana. For me, it's the best thing to get since Impure Rage has 5 seconds cooldown. This makes her second skill more explosive with Impure Rage since it has low cooldown. The mana restored by Impure Rage helps you to avoid buying items with high mana regen. Make sure you max the second skill first since it will give you a higher damage and lower cooldown. Prioritize the first skill less since the second skill is what brings damage to the enemies. I am an aggressive Chang'E user since I can cast my second skill while moving. I don't suggest being too aggressive if you can't aim your skills properly. You have to sharpen your aiming skills. It is because all of Chang'E's skills requires good aiming. It's best to have all of your skills hit the enemies for better damage dealing and crowd control. Make sure you keep your distance from the enemies. Chang'e is not a durable hero. Being a mage means you have to cast skills from a distance. So be sure to stay at the back of the team fight. The good thing about Chang'e is her second skill. It makes her deal damage while moving and with an additional movement. This makes her so mobile and explosive at the same time. The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Chang'e. This video just guides you on how to use Chang'e the Kurumi way. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Chang'e. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to my channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. Cheers.